Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and I hope this video gives you lots of money-making Forex trading ideas. In today's video, I'm super excited about a major upgrade that we've done on the 360-degree Forex trading tool. Firstly, what we've done is we've added a considerable amount of indicators to this tool: the RSI, CCI, the ATR, the MA, the ADX, the stochastic, which is currently open, and then the Bollinger Band and the MACD. And that gives you the ability to monitor the whole market using all 8 of those indicators at the same time. And at the moment, I've only got the stochastic open, and you can open indicators by just clicking on their names. And what it does, it gives you the ability to monitor them at any time frame that you want and any currencies that you want. At the moment, I've got all the major currencies listed there, and I've also got all the time frames. You can even add monthly at the end. What you can also tell this tool is to tell you when an indicator is overbought or oversold. So in this case, you can see the red ones are oversold, the green ones are the overbought ones, and then you can also tell it to tell you when it's super overbought and super oversold. Like for instance, the light green ones are super overbought and the orange ones are super undersold. So it gives you an amazing amount of ability to monitor the market. So you can change the order of your currencies, you can change the time frames, and what's really neat is that if you want to see study a particular time frame, you can go here and click on the heading, and it will sort the readings out from low to high. If you click again, it sorts from high to low, and if you click again, it sorts back to the order in which you have loaded them. So you can really get unbelievable information about your favorite indicator using this. And then what it will do is, if it notices a potential trade, it will alert you about that. Now you can tell it how you want to be alerted about a potential trade, and essentially what's happening here is it's saying I've got 6 readings that are oversold in this currency. You can see they all oversold there, and therefore you can make a trading decision. Do you want to trade the bounce of the oversold status, or do you want to trade the breakout of the oversold? So there's a potential trade, and it continuously is telling you about potential trades that are presenting themselves in the market. So it's a very intuitive tool. Now let me show you another thing that's quite amazing. All right, so let's say we've identified a potential trade here, and you say, I trade the 4-hour market. I want to go and have a look at this chart. So I just double click on that reading in the 4-hour column. I double click, and it will immediately open a chart of the Euro New Zealand 4-hour and show you why it's saying that the stochastic is oversold, and you can see why, and you can now analyze the chart and make a trading decision. So that's pretty neat. You can access the actual trading charts with the indicators set up for you when trading. Now the indicators are set up on the defaults at the moment. If you want to change the settings, you just go into the EA and change the settings, and you can therefore trade whatever style you want to trade. Now, as you can see, there are 8 here. So if I want to open more, I just click on the actual settings and I open more. If I want to display them a little bit better, I just reduce the display. And I can see more of them. I can also sort these columns in any way that I want to, in any order I want to. I can also stack them in any order. I can stack three of them on top of each other at the same time. And if the display is too small for you, you just open another chart and display the indicators that you want to see. Now, I like this particular setup where I trade the RSI, look at the average true range, the ADX indicator, and the Bollinger Band indicator. And I'll tell you why I like this particular setup. Firstly, I like to see where there are extreme overboughts and oversolds happening on a particular currency, and you can see there's quite a few setups happening right now that I need to go and look at. But then if you look at the ATR, you can actually sort currencies in terms of the range that they trade over a certain period. So for instance, on a daily basis, if I click on that, you'll see that the euro pound is trades the smallest daily range, and the pound New Zealand at the bottom here trades the highest daily range. Really important information if you are trading certain strategies, and it also gives you an idea of where to put your stops and targets if you're trading high volatility and low volatility. I mean, look at this. This currency is 4 times the volatility of that one. The ADX is also handy for knowing when currencies are trending. And here, for instance, per the settings that I've got in, I've got a currency in New Zealand CAD is trending quite strongly at the moment, and there are quite a few ones. And the number there shows you how many blocks are trending. So there's 4 blocks trending over there, there's 5 blocks trending. So it's pretty handy, these alerts that you get. Then the Bollinger Band is a great tool to measure volatility, because when the bands are narrow, there's low volatility and it's ready to explode into a high volatility situation. So you want to know which are the ones that are already expanded and which ones are the ones that haven't exploded yet. So all you do, again, let's say I'm trading the 4 hour, you click on the 4 hour, and there is the smallest Bollinger Band difference of 55, and here we've got the biggest Bollinger Band difference of 470, again 10 times the weakest one, and that gives you an idea. This one's ready to explode, that one's already exploded, too late she cried. So the information you get from here, and then obviously if you like the CCI or the MA or the stochastic or the MACD, you can then open those and trade them accordingly. The screen gets a bit busy, and if it gets too busy, as I said earlier, you just open another version of this tool, and you then select different items to display. So really, this is a magnificent improvement on the previous version. And then obviously, and then we still have our currency strength indicator. Now the currency strength indicator basically will tell you which are the currencies that are gaining in value and which ones are the ones that are losing in value on a continuous basis over a 4 hour, 6 hour, 12 hour, daily, weekly and monthly and 3 monthly basis. So for instance, if we take over in the last week, the biggest gainer here has been the yen. It has been the strongest currency, and the biggest loser has been the CAD. It has been the weakest currency. Now if we want to have a look at that in a little bit more detail, you click on that weekly, you see it goes into brackets, and then the second column becomes the detail of that particular column. So you look down here, there's the detail, it's the same, but now you can see, oh, the yen's gained, but against which currencies has it gained? So you can have a look at which currencies it's gained against, and let's see, the weakest one was the CAD. Let's see which currencies it's lost against. So you can do that type of thing. Now if you want to have a look at the CAD, for instance, you click on the CAD here, and then this column, this block over here becomes a CAD block, and you can also then see over the last 6 hours the CAD has lost against all the currencies. In the last week it's lost against all of the currencies, but there are certain currencies over certain time frames that it's still strong at, and that type of thing. So you can analyze the relative strength of currencies compared to all the other currencies in the market using this particular tool. So by using the currency strength indicator and the multi-period indicator using various tools like the ATR, the ADX, the Bollinger Bands, and the various indicators that are available, you can really, by using just this tool, monitor the whole market. And if you don't want to see this, you just simply fold it away. And if you don't want to see many of these, you just click on the heading and they just fold away. So we've increased the usability and the friendliness of this indicator tremendously, since the first version that came out 3 years ago now, and you can hear that I'm pretty excited about this indicator because of the amazing information that it's provided. In the past I had to go and look at which are the most volatile currencies currently, and now the Bollinger Band gives a good idea of what the actual current volatility of a currency is in its particular time frame. I also had to go to other websites to see which currencies are the most volatile and which ones are the least volatile. Now the ATR tells me that at a view, and then I can also see which currencies are not trending or trading sideways and which ones are trending. A big question that a lot of people ask is the market trending? Is it trading sideways? You just go here to the ADX and you can immediately see the blue ones are all trading sideways and the green ones are trending. So you get the most amazing information. And oops, sorry, I got so bloody excited. I forgot to tell you about the other feature that we added, and we have added notifications to this EA. So you can now get alert notifications, email notifications, push notifications, and sound notifications. You can use your own sounds or the standard sounds, and you can have those notifications limited to certain times of the day and also the period of the notification. So in other words, you could only receive notifications once an hour, once every 2 hours or so. So we've added that ability to you that you don't even have to watch the indicator. You can be alerted if your favorite indicator is making a trading signal. So the next question I hear you ask, how do I get my grubby hands on this indicator? And here is the website that you can go to. It is the automated MT4 indicators website, and you just go to the 360-degree Forex indicator page, and there we are, and you can then download the indicator from that page. And just bear in mind, this is an upgrade to the original one. So if you own the original one, this is a free upgrade. All our indicators and EAs are free upgrades. So your investment in the past is paying off very handsomely because you now have a tool that is most probably 3 or 4 times more valuable than when you bought it. So please rush on and purchase the EA, this indicator, if you're keen on being able to monitor the whole market from one screen. Also, I must just warn you that today is the 16th of October. The new version will only be available in about 2 days' time. So you can purchase the old version and it will automatically upgrade in 2 or 3 days' time when it is available. And that upgrade obviously will be for free. I think you'll agree with me that this tool is amazing. You can see the volatility of the market. You can see the range of currencies. You can see the readings of all your favorite indicators. And by the way, if you want us to add an indicator to this tool, we will do that if there is enough demand for that particular indicator. It has to be a standard MT4 indicator for us to add it. We cannot add custom indicator. So I hope I've given you lots of ideas on how to make lots of money in the Forex trading market. There are so many opportunities out there and you just have to go out and grab them.
Thanks for watching this video. If you've liked it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click the bell. But most importantly, share this video. You can do this in many ways. Message your friends, send them emails, or share it on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and those kind of places. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.